What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the Positionless podcast. This is episode 11. Today we're going to be giving a positive and negative for every team in the league, man. So we're not going to skip nobody. Your favorite team will get talked about today.
I'm excited to talk about every team.
Facts. I mean, I'm not going to lie, bro. Some of this shit was real hard to come up with because I'm not locked into all 30 teams like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, some
we brought
teams
some.
might get 10 minutes, some teams might get 1 minute. That's just how it goes, but we will go through every team for sure.
We're also going to be giving grades for the city jerseys along with it, man.
A lot of good ones this year, in my opinion. I liked a lot of them.
A lot of them were good, but a lot of them were ass, bro.
I feel like last
I
year-
got more Fs than As, maybe.
Last year, I feel like half of them were just ass and like I didn't like them, but a lot of them this year, they're either decent or they're really good. So we'll see that.
I guess so, man.
You got a quiz for me today?
Yes,
What
sir.
are you gonna be doing?
I got another throwback for you because last week you hit me with one that we did before. What college you went to, bro?
Okay.
We got some good ones today. None of these
I
are
think
going
I
to
did
be
pretty good last time.
None of these are going to be easy, honestly, except maybe a few actually. But first one I got for you, bro, kind of a tough one. Miles McBride, where he went to school, bro.
Well, my first thought was Villanova, but that's obviously not right. He's not part of the Nova boys.
Nah, he's
but
not.
Miles McBride, that's a interesting guy. I feel like he went to like a big school like Kentucky or Duke or Kansas or something like that. So I'm gonna throw out North Carolina.
Nah, bro, not. I mean, I'd say it's a pretty big basketball school.
Not a blue
at least
blood.
maybe more like when we were kids. Not as much recently, but I'm not into college basketball like that. But it's not one of them.
It's not a blue blood. 'Cause I imagined
no,
him in
it's not a
in-
blue blood.
in
I mean,
dark blue is what I imagined.
I don't know.
him
I think
in.
of this team as like a college basketball school, though.
Arizona.
No,
Am I right with the blue?
like the color blue.
Like dark blue.
Yes, dark blue. Yes.
Is it Yukon?
No, bro. You want me to give you the other color?
Yeah.
Dark blue and yellow.
Dark blue and yellow. Wichita State?
Nah,
I don't think
bro.
they had dark blue.
Nah, bro. You're forgetting the team, man. Syracuse played them a few times back in the day, bro.
Georgetown?
No, bro. They're not
I
yellow.
didn't think
dog.
so. I didn't think so.
You want a dog?
So I'm
You want another hint?
Did they play in the Big East? Marquette?
Bro,
Oh, I'm selling right now.
you are big selling. It's not. Bro, do you want it or not?
Give me it.
It's West Virginia, dude.
West Virginia. I
Dark
said
blue and
Wichita
yellow.
State. The fuck? I
You know,
meant
the
to say West
Mountaineers,
Virginia.
son. Mountaineers. You know what I'm saying? I think of them as a basketball school.
Yeah, I guess so.
That full court press, bro.
They had
I should have gave you full court press as a hint. Would you have got that?
definitely not.
That's crazy. But
Shit, rough start.
no problem, dog. Next one I got for you, one of the easier ones in my opinion, Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, he went to Purdue.
Yes, sir. He went to Purdue.
Big fan of Jaden Ivey.
Another
balling
tough
this
one.
year.
He is balling this year. I know you were a big fan of him. I'm coming around on him now. I mean, he's pretty decent. But next one I got for you, one of the harder ones, DJJ, bro, Derek Jones Jr., where he went to school.
For some reason, red immediately flashed in my mind.
You're on the right track.
Arkansas?
No.
Okay. First glimpse I've got was red. So I'm just going through red teams.
Keep with
Arkansas said no.
First hint. I'm gonna
Dayton,
give
I don't
you-
think it's Dayton.
Not Dayton, no. Let me know when you want a hint.
Give it to me.
Anthony Bennett went to the same school.
They're not red, are they?
They got red, yeah.
Because I know what school he went to. Fuck. It's one of those. It's like Vanderbilt or like VCU or some shit.
Nah,
one
bro,
of those
both
random
those
ass
teams
schools.
are like black and gold.
I know Arizona is red, but it's not. It's not Arizona, is it?
Nope.
Arizona State. No, they're not red.
It's kind of kind of random, like.
Anthony Bennett and Derek Jones Jr.
Yeah. You don't know where Anthony Bennett, number one pick, biggest bust of all time.
Shit, no, I didn't watch that man in college.
All right, man. You want the pick?
You got any more hints?
It's on the West Coast, and it's in a desert.
And it's not Arizona?
No,
Yeah, give it to me, man.
bro. UNLV, University.
UNLV.
Of,
I knew it was one of those
Nevada,
weird-ass
Las Vegas, bro.
Schools.
You were so right with the red. I thought you had that. They're like all red, bro.
Yeah, the jersey popped in my head, but I couldn't figure out what team it was.
Hey, bro. I told you I got some hard ones for you today.
These are good ones.
Another one I got for you that's pretty tough. Kevin Herter, man. You know he went to high school up here in like near Schenectady.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Bro went to high school in New York around here. That's pretty
Upstate,
cool.
yeah, bro, near Albany.
Where'd he go to college?
Where he went to college, bro.
I feel like it's Wichita State.
No.
Where do white shooters go to college? It's no big school. I know it's not like one of the big schools that everyone gets drafted by.
I mean, it's not a big school like basketball wise, but it's a pretty big school.
Okay, so I'm trying to think. So he got drafted to the Hawks, right?
Yes. I think he was lottery. Maybe right outside the lottery.
Kevin Herter College. Fuck, man. Does it start with a V?
No.
Okay, it's not VCU. For some reason, that fucking school is in my mind right now.
You want a hint, brother?
Yeah, what you got a hint for me?
East Coast.
You go to Florida?
No. I'm trying to think of another good hint.
No, it's not South Carolina.
Okay, South Carolina is closer to it than Florida would be, though.
Okay. Missouri?
No.
No. Where did Kevin Herter go to college, man?
Let me know when you gave up, brother. There's a little bit of red in their jersey.
A little bit of red?
A little bit of red, a little bit of white. I feel like there's a little bit of yellow, too.
North Carolina State?
No.
All right. That was my last
Dude,
guess.
Maryland, bro.
Maryland?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. Another tough one for you, though.
Bring out the role players that I don't know.
KCP, man. Where he went to college. You're not getting this one.
Shit. KCP?
This is more of a football school.
More of a football school.
Yeah.
Alabama?
Nope.
Notre Dame?
No, bro. You were closer with Alabama.
Is it Georgia?
It's Georgia, man.
Complete guess there. I'll be honest. You said football school.
I know. I was leading you towards the SEC right there, man. Man,
How many more we got?
I got 3 more for you.
Okay.
One of them's easy. I'm going to give it to you now. Jordan Poole.
Michigan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, easy.
All right. Another one that you probably do know, but I want to test that knowledge. Alex Caruso, man, where he went to school.
Alex Caruso. I should know this one.
I thought you would.
It's some school like I don't think it's St. Vincent St. Mary. That's LeBron's high school.
Bigger school than that.
What am I talking about?
Bigger school than that.
Like St. Mary's, but
Let me know when
yeah.
you're ready for
I think he wore red too. The bald ass motherfucker in college. No, he wore like a tannish gold. I feel like no.
You were closer with the red.
The team name was the Eagles, I think.
No.
Oh, God, I'm so cooked right now.
Dude, you're making shit up.
Dude, I can picture it in my head.
All right, man. You want a hint?
Yeah, give me a hint.
Johnny Football, bro.
Johnny Texas A&M?
Yes, dude.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Damn, I thought Johnny Football was going to be a little bit more.
Fuck you mean? No, everyone knows Johnny Football.
That's facts, bro. Manziel was the GOAT of college, dude.
Now that you say that, though, I know that, yeah.
All right, last one for you. Tough
Not locked
one.
in right now.
Peyton Pritchard.
Oregon.
Damn.
That shit was the easiest one on the list.
How? How do you even know that? I did not know that shit before.
I don't know, man. I feel like that's just the easiest one I've heard all day. Bro was balling at Oregon.
That's crazy. You got Peyton Pritchard before you got Alex Caruso. It was crazy, man.
I think it's because
I'm
Pritchard's one of the more recent, like he's more recent than Caruso. I was kind of able to remember Peyton Pritchard in college. You know what I mean?
I do not remember Peyton Pritchard getting drafted at all.
I don't remember him getting drafted,
Or,
but
like,
I
I
just
just
feel like
don't
I
remember-
remember seeing him play in college.
I feel like I just saw Peyton Pritchard spawn on the Celtics bench requesting a trade. Do you remember
Hey,
that?
he's crazy this year, dude.
No. Do you remember when he requested a trade, though? No, he's been hooping
Yeah.
his ass off, though.
He's finally getting some opportunity.
Dude, he's a great fucking shooter. He brings so much energy, dude. I just want to say, last night he made like a clutch shot or some shit.
I was
He
watching
said,
that.
I'm him. Or what did he say? Damn.
Something like that.
Yeah, some
But
shit
it was like a
that.
deep kick out
I think
three.
he said, like,
knocked
I'm that
down.
guy.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
Hey, he deserves it. He's been going crazy this year.
Yes, sir.
Rough outing by me, but We gonna bounce back next week. Let's get into our players of the week, our position players in the week. I think there's one guy that we both
Easily.
have.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
De'Aaron Fox, bro.
Bro dropped 60,
Yes,
and then
sir.
almost 50 in back-to-back games. Dropped 49.
Bro would have got 55, but he like missed 6 free throws, which is crazy. But
Yeah.
nah, he's been hooping his fucking ass off, bro. 60% from the field, 63% from 3 in the last since last Wednesday, bro, which is crazy. Bro's been going ham, even though they lost. Was it in the 49 game that they lost or the 60-point game that they lost?
Yeah, I think they won the 60-point game and then lost the 49-point game. Just tough, but hey, Darren's been fucking hooping out of his mind.
Facts.
So all love to him. My next guy is Giannis.
I thought about it, but I want to give some love to some other guys. He
He dropped 60 or 59 against that OT win against the Pistons, and then in the game versus the Rockets, he had that game
I
winning
just need to
block.
stop you.
What?
The fact the Bucks needed to get 59 from Giannis in an overtime win against the Pistons right now.
Hey, they didn't have Dame.
I don't give a fuck. That's crazy.
But and then the next game or a game after, he got that block versus Houston and set up that Damian Lillard floater for the win. So
Damn, that was a tough watch for the Rockets, man.
I got him as my second guy.
All right, second guy I got on here, Julius Randle, bro. Bro, I had a parlay on fucking just a bunch of games on Saturday. The first game I had was Timberwolves Suns. Suns were up for basically the whole game. Timberwolves come back. He splashed a game-winning 3. He had 35, efficient 35, and 27, 6, and 5 in the last week on good efficiency as well. He's been hooping for the Timberwolves, bro.
Yeah, I like when Randall's hooping, you know.
Yeah.
I just got 2 more guys I want to show love to.
Damn, you got 4 today?
I had to because these two young guys, these 2 rookies have really been balling out. I'll
Okay.
start with Dalton Connect.
Yeah.
Over the last 4 games this week, he's averaged 24 PPG. He just
Okay.
dropped 37 against the win in the Jazz last night. Shot 9 for 12 from 3. Yeah, he's looking like a legit piece for the Lakers.
Nah,
We'll probably
for
talk
real,
about
though.
him later.
I don't know how he slipped that far in the draft, bro, to be honest. I mean,
I get he stayed 4 years in college, but he's exactly the type of guy that contending teams like the Lakers need.
exactly. Last guy I got, bro, my number 3 guy, give me Sengun, bro. I mean, nothing crazy stats-wise, but had 20, 11, 11 versus the Bulls in 25 minutes. Kind of fucking shit on y'all.
Wow, you shit on Vooch. Good shit for you, buddy.
I'm playing, but he's been 19, 11, and 9 in the last week and keeping the Rockets on a pretty nice run, and his defense has been pretty fucking good. He had 4 or 5 stocks versus the Clippers, like 2 games in a row. They played each other back-to-back. Dominating. I mean, I know those are 2 kind of weak-centered teams that I mentioned, but the fact he can just take advantage of them is pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's nice. The last guy I have, Jared McCain.
Yeah.
After
fuck, dude.
Maxi's been out,
Dude, he's been going retarded.
he's just been like Maxi Jr. Like it's like
I
they
don't
haven't taken
understand.
a step
The
back.
Sixers get so many good fucking late-round picks, but they can never put it together.
Yeah, man, we gonna talk about him
We
in these
are.
1 positive, 1 negative. It was, I think Jared McCain is their only positive for right now. But you want to talk about the games that we assigned each other last week?
Yeah, Daryl, bet. I'll start off. You assigned me the Nuggets, not the Nuggets, I'm sorry. The Suns and the, I don't know why I can't remember.
The Mavericks?
The Thunder.
The
The
Thunder.
Suns and the Thunder. Dude, I'm not going to lie, I was watching the Jake Paul fight Friday night with you.
Yeah.
So I had to watch this one back, and I looked at the score.
Lame ass fight.
Lame-ass fight. Waste my fucking time. I'd rather, I don't know if I'd rather watch this game. I looked at the score. 83 points from the Suns. Terrible.
Jesus.
So, I mean, going into it, I wasn't looking forward to watching it, but, I mean, they were missing KD Book and Grayson Allen, but overall, just pathetic showing from the Suns, man.
Yeah.
I mean, 83 points on a team with no center. The Thunder started J-Dub at the center again and had Kenrich Williams out there playing center for them. It just,
Well, when you got Nurkic as your center, I'm not surprised that he can't take over. That man just wants to shoot threes and
I mean, just take
I don't know what he
advantage of the
wants to do.
size, though, but, like,
yeah, right.
I mean, absolute stinker from Booker. He had 12 points. Terrible from the field. Yeah, bad one. I mean, I don't know how you have 12 points when your 2 best scorers are out as well. I mean, I get the defense is keying in on you, but you got to be better, Book.
Yeah.
honestly, while I was watching the game, I was like, Josh Okogie's got to be leading this team in shots right now.
Yeah.
And I looked at the box score after, bro. He was.
They were just leaving him open for threes.
No, bro.
Or he was just hooping out there.
He said, if D-Book ain't going to do it, I am. He only had 15 points, and he was their leading scorer.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure. Ryan Dunn was the second leader in shot attempts. That tells you all you need to know about that game. And I mean, I like Ryan Dunn, but he should not be shooting the second.
I like him as a defender.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, Thunder, not much to say about them. They whooped ass, you know.
Yeah, classic Thunder.
Exactly. Even without a center, so.
You assigned me the Thunder as well versus the Mavs.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. Obviously, no Chet, so
Yep.
Jada at center. Just some stats I have. The Mavs did end up winning this game, 121 to 119. They out-rebounded the Thunder 53 to 29. So the Mavericks obviously took advantage of the size. They had 18 offensive rebounds. And P.J. Washington, guess how many rebounds he had? He had 17 rebounds.
P.J. Washington,
P.J. Washington,
rebounds?
yes. And Gafford had 8 offensive rebounds. But in the beginning of the game, they were just feeding Lively, and obviously the Thunder were doubling. They just kick out P.J. Washington at like 11 of the first 14 points for the Mavs.
up.
He was cooking this game, just
Man.
getting wide open threes, and he was actually P.J. Washington's post game is pretty good too. He was taking J-Dub and anyone who
fact
switched onto him,
that-
taking him down the post and drop stepping and fading and
The fact
getting in his
that
bag.
P.J. Washington can take advantage of the team with no center, but Devin Booker didn't. I mean, I get we all have bad games, bro. Shoot the damn ball. Like, I think he only had like 12 attempts on his 12 points,
Yeah.
which is just not enough for D-Book. But
Yeah, obviously it's tough for the Thunder when they don't have Chat or Hardenstein, or they were missing Caruso too. I think he just came back yesterday, but they couldn't really defend Kyrie, and so he was cooking.
Kyrie's been cooking all year, man.
But the Mavericks had like good control of this game. They were up by 10 with 1 minute left, and then the Mavs started turning the ball over like crazy, and the Thunder started hitting threes. It was actually 121-118 with the Thunder have the ball left, and the Mavericks decided to foul up 3 with like 3 seconds. So
I hate that move.
it wasn't. It obviously it's a smart move, but yeah, not very entertaining to watch. I want to see Shea shoot a game winner, J-Dub or something like that. So he hit the first one, missed the second.
On purpose, probably.
Yeah, and then Mavs got the rebound, obviously, but it was a good game. I'm surprised. I didn't know P.J. Washington had the post game like that. You know, like he was actually cooking down there. So good for him, man.
Yeah.
And the Mavericks were without Luka this game. I forgot to mention Luka must have had some knick-knack injury.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll talk about Luka a little bit later. You know, he hasn't really been himself this year so far.
Yeah, but still a good win for the Mavericks.
Facts.
They didn't have the Thunder didn't have a center, but they didn't have their best player, so it's a good win.
So let's get into our positive and negatives, man.
And
I have
also
them basically
grading
in-
these city jerseys.
Oh yeah, facts, and grading the city jerseys. I have them basically in order of like alphabetically.
So do I.
Okay, so you have like the Hawks.
And I've got Hawks, Celtics, and that's okay.
Bet. We did not coordinate that at all, and we should have. But
I'm happy we both are smart enough to do that.
facts. All right. My positive for the Hawks, man. Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniels have been playing at the best in their career. Easily.
Dyson Daniels is the Great Barrier Thief. You see that nickname?
So fucking dumb, but it kind of rocks.
He's getting like 5 steals a game. So
I almost made him one of my PPOWs, but I saw some crazy stat. He's had like 25 deflections, like pass deflections, in the past 5 games, and the rest of the league had like 24. It's just ridiculous.
yeah, for sure.
You want to give me your positive, brother?
Yeah, my positive is looks like they made the right pick with Ricochet. So everybody was criticizing it when it first happened, including me and you. Like, especially you. You really hated him, but he looks
Sometimes
like
I
a legit,
troll.
like real NBA player already. next
Smooth
to Trae
offensive
Young,
player,
so.
man. And
Yeah.
a lot of energy on defense. I like it.
Lanky, can shoot, can do it himself sometimes. So
Yeah. Speaking of passing lanes, he goes for them passing lanes too, man.
yeah, that was my positive. They made the right pick.
What's your negative, bro?
My negative is they're kind of stuck in no man's land. They have a guy like Trae Young, but the roster around him is still like young, like Dyson Daniels, Risa Shea, obviously, Onyeka, Jalen Johnson. So when you have a guy like Trey Young that's trying to compete right now, but the roster around him isn't really there yet, they're kind of stuck in no man's land.
I mean, if you were the Hawks, would you trade Trae Young for something more on the rest of your roster's timeline?
I
Or do you
wouldn't.
keep him because he has so much experience and he can lead these other guys?
Well, obviously it depends what you're offered, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't just because, I mean, it's not like Trey's old. It's not like he's 28, 29. He's probably
No.
like 25, 26.
Yeah, 26, probably 26, 27, something like that.
So I think in 3 years, Ricochet, Jalen, Nyeka, Dyson, they can fit around him. But
Yeah.
I don't think Trey wants to
I don't
wait
know,
3
man.
years. So
The more I look at the roster, the more I like it. I mean,
I like it too.
Like
It's just for this year,
the potential starting five, like Trey, Dyson, Risa Shea, Jalen Johnson, and Onyeka.
Mm-hmm.
That
It's a
could be
good
really
starting
good in, as you said, 3 years. That could be a playoff team for sure.
Yeah.
But
I don't think Trey wants to wait that long.
I don't know, man. It's not easy to find a better situation for him than that.
Yeah, true.
Like all these players do fit around him right now. So
What do you got?
my negative is just they've been one of the worst defensive teams so far. I don't have the exact stats. I saw it, but some teams I wrote stuff down for.
Yeah.
Some teams I just forgot about. So
Yeah.
City jersey though, I gave it a D plus, bro.
D plus?
Well, let me revise. I'm gonna go C plus. I really like the colors, but the layout's just weird. Like with the swooping hawks. I mean,
The blue.
I like the blue, but
I gave it a B.
okay.
I like the colors, the swipe. I thought it was pretty cool, but it
I didn't
doesn't,
like
it's
the
not
swipe.
outstanding. Like, it's just a simple jersey. So, yeah, C plus B, that
Okay.
range. I agree.
All right, man.
Want to get into the Celtics?
Yes, sir. My positive for the Celtics, Jason Tatum's been hooping his ass off, bro, and their shooting's been ridiculous. They're taking over 53s a game. I mean, it's right around 50.
Yeah.
But it's
It's
ridiculous.
insane, dude. 53's a game.
Yeah. You want to give me your positive, bro?
Yeah, I mean, my positive is they're just the Celtics, They have Joe Mazzulla. They have the same roster they had last year. I think
Yeah.
they're 12-3, and they don't have Porzingis, so they're just still building chemistry. Like you said, Jason Tatum's having his best year, I think.
I'm telling you, bro, pay me the 50 now.
I probably should. But.
You probably should.
Wait, I thought I bet Cavs were just
Fuck
kidding.
out of here.
But nah, did you have a negative for the Celtics? All I had was they don't have Porzingis. It's the only
almost
fucking
put
thing
that
they
too.
don't
I almost
have
put
right
that
now.
too, but I made some shit up. I just was saying, like, I personally question the sustainability of, like, live by the three, die by the three. But they also put up a stat in the Cavs game last night that literally proved me wrong. 20-plus threes made in a game by the Celtics in the last 5 years. They're 45-5. So that shit's fake
So
as
they're
fuck.
living by the three for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean? Not really reminds me of the Rockets, the Harden Rockets with PJ Tucker and like
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Covington and shit. But it's way different because they generate a lot of open threes where
It's like Harden was the only one.
generating them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Celtics have guys like, White is a shooter, but he can also take it off the dribble. and
Yeah.
play make as well. So,
So it's not really a negative at all.
but it's just like I know what you mean. If they aren't hitting their threes one game, they're probably going down.
For their jerseys, bro, I gave them a fucking F, bro. That shit was lazy.
I gave it a D.
That shit was lazy. Just did not look cool. It's just like it could
It's
have
very
been so awesome.
simplistic.
It's like shitty simplistic. Though.
Yeah.
The colors are ugly. I don't know.
Not great.
It could be awesome.
Not my favorite.
All these jerseys can be so good, and they just kind of just phone it in every year, bro. It's kind of annoying.
Some of them I really liked, but
Yeah, I agree.
speaking of ones I didn't like, the Nets are next.
You didn't like the Nets?
No, I thought the Nets was gonna be gross if they actually wear them on their jerseys.
For real. I mean, I liked the color.
See, I just thought it was
Of
just stupid. Like I think it's gonna look stupid on their jerseys.
I said
wearing it on the court.
I didn't like the. It's almost camo-ish,
Mm-hmm.
which is really ugly to me. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I liked it. I
gave it
a
a
C.
D. I gave it a D.
I gave it a C. So
Same tier as Boston for me, but
That's crazy.
my positive for the Nets was they have a bunch of tradable assets
Yeah.
and they have their own pick this year. So They can easily trade away. I just saw Cam Thomas. They're
I was gonna
listening to
say.
offers for Cam Thomas, but they have Cam Johnson, still have Finney Smith, I think. A lot of decent to quality
Nick
role players
Claxton, you
on
think
that
they're going
team.
to keep him around or deal him?
I think he's on such a good contract. You got to keep him around. So
That's true.
shit, maybe someone wants Ben Simmons.
Hey, bro, he's been kind of hooping.
Yeah, he's
I
been
mean,
doing all right.
it's like 6 on like 57% from the field. I mean,
He's like 50% of rookie Ben Simmons, which is something.
that's not
Last
true.
year he was 10%.
That's not true. I'd say like he isn't not super impactful, but like
He just is scared to shoot still.
yeah,
it looks like.
on offense it's not good unless he's
Playmaking.
yes. But his defense is good, man. I think he's like a positive player today.
Yeah,
not on that contract, but
I think he can help a contending team, but I forgot he was still on that big deal. So
yes.
never mind. I don't think no one's traded for him. But they still have Cam Johnson, guys like that. Schroeder.
Who's
Someone
really
could want him as a backup.
maybe. I don't know. My positive for them, I don't think they're trading Kayla Cam. I don't think they're trading
Neither
Cam
do I,
Thomas.
neither
He's
do I.
putting up an efficient 25 a night. And, I mean, his playmaking looks a bit better than last year.
Yeah, he's passing a little
He's
bit more.
passing a little. My
Hey,
negative,
if I see Cam Thomas out there, I want him to shoot.
my negative for them, they're winning too many games right now, man.
I had the same thing. Said
Trade
they-
some of those assets, man. Get younger. Get some picks out of it.
Mhm.
I don't know. I kind of, I like when teams are like bad almost. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
go get fucking Cooper Flag or an Ace Bailey. You know.
yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
it.
I said the same thing pretty much. I said they might have be already winning too many games. Like they've already won 5 or 6, middle of the conference. So I had the same thing. Go get your draft pick. Go get your guy.
Exactly. We already talked about that jersey. Let's talk about the Hornets. My positive, LaMelo's healthy and he's hooping his ass off. That's all you need.
Yeah.
That's all I want for the fucking Hornets this year. So that's all I got.
I just kind of the same. I just said they are like have a real core around LaMelo.
Yeah.
Brandon Miller, obviously. We haven't seen Mark Williams play this year, but positive. You have a guy in LaMelo. You have a 2 with Brandon Miller. We don't know what Mark Williams is going to be, but you just drafted Tejan Salon. So I think they have a legit core around LaMelo that they're building.
I agree.
Trey Man's been hooping. I don't know if he's their future, but he had that sick poster dunk last night.
Trey Man's been hooping his ass off.
Yeah.
He could be their future, bro. B Mills can play 3.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, he's probably more of a 6-man for them in the long term. But my negative for them, too many turnovers to really be successful. I mean, I don't think they're one of these teams that should tank. I think they should actually go and try to compete for playing spot. But they're like top 3 in turnovers in the league. They gotta cut that down.
I said for their negative, I think they're going to be forced to tank at some point because their pick is lottery protected this year. So
Damn, I didn't know that actually.
So it's going to suck. I don't know if they're going to like rest LaMelo or whatever they're going to do, but I feel like at some point during the year, they're going to try to be losing games so they keep their pick.
Do they really need another pick though? Like
It doesn't hurt.
they do. They
It
do.
doesn't
Let me
hurt.
stop.
Yeah. Definitely wouldn't hurt, but I gave their jerseys a C.
I gave him a C-. Just nothing impressive, but doesn't gross me out like some of the other ones. I mean,
No, same.
I don't know. It was pretty shitty, but
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the jersey this year, honestly. So
We haven't gotten to any of the good ones I like yet. But
that's true. Let's talk about your Bulls, bro. What's your positive for them?
my positive is Vooch has been putting up stats, so maybe he's going to get some trade value. Same with Levine. Levine's been having a decent season. Maybe they're getting their trade value up. That's really the only positive I can think for the Bulls, to be honest.
They're actually one of the better 3-point shooting teams this year, surprisingly.
Still don't take a lot.
No, but
Percentage-wise?
efficiency-wise, yes. And, I mean, makes their top half of the league as well. But my negative, bro, is Josh Giddey's kind of unplayable in the half court sometimes. And
Yeah.
looks kind of useless without the ball in his hands. I mean, he just kind of stands there, especially in the fourth quarter, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we already knew that about Josh Giddey.
I know, but I thought he can make a difference. I don't know.
Thought he
Like his
could get,
stats look good. He's putting up like 17, 6 and 6 or something shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But man, in the half court, it's just what are you doing, man? I mean, transition, he's so phenomenal. But
Yeah, he can play make, he can finish sometimes. if he's wide open. But
I mean, he doesn't put up 17 a night by being a bad finisher when he's not really a great shooter. I mean, he's making about 1 3 a game, I think. So
probably sounds right.
I don't know. I thought he was going to be, a little bit more impactful for them.
No, my negative is we're not going to have a pick this year if we're not in the top 10. Our pick is top 10 protected.
It's been top 10 protected for the past 3 years. I feel like, bro.
It is, and we haven't. No, last year we drafted 11th. We had our pick last year, but this year I don't know what the hell happened. But if it's top 10, if it's out of the top 10, it goes to the Spurs.
Oh,
I don't know where that trade happened or what happened there, but if we don't,
Magic probably dealt it or something. I don't know.
yeah. So if we don't finish in top of the lottery, top 10 lottery pick, our pick goes to the Spurs. So it's like we really got to sell, or this season's just a waste. In my opinion.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you there. I did not know that it was under protection, but I mean, at least it's not gone forever. But
Yeah. I gave their jerseys a C.
I gave them a D, man. I did not. They're not ugly, but why go away from red? They're the most
Yeah.
prominent. They've had the same jerseys forever. I mean, flare it up a little bit, but man, don't go away from red. The white and gold is just weird.
It is weird. I remember a few years ago they did a baby blue that was kind of cool
Yeah, but even then, I mean,
with the gold and the white.
get some.
Not my favorite.
Get some red and fucking white going on. I don't know, man. Do something a little bit different to your regular jerseys.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just
you.
weird one for me.
But C, just mid.
Yeah.
What you got for the Cavs?
Cavs, positive I got for them. I mean, obviously they've been fantastic, and main thing is Evan Mobley's actually taking a step on the offensive side.
Yep.
Shout out to him. You were on it before I was. Shout out Emo.
Yeah, I'm happy Kenny Atkinson is empowering him to.
Yeah.
Last night, I know they lost to the Celtics, but it's fun watching him get the rebound and go up the court.
Yeah.
Guys like Chet do, guys like Wemby do. He was never given the power to do it. I'm glad Kenny Atkinson is giving him the confidence to play
Honestly,
his game.
that's one of the things that are making the Cavs so good is because when he brings the ball up, that pulls up their one of their best not the best rim protector usually.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw just last night he came up with the ball and he threw it to a guard, maybe Craig Porter or something, I don't remember, and he set a screen for him, and then he gets the ball down low off the screen, and his defenders pulled up so high because he took the ball up. The paint's wide open. Someone cuts, easy pass, layup. I mean,
when you can run an offense through your big like that, definitely helps.
it's unfair.
But yeah, they barely lost to the Celtics. I wouldn't say barely, but they
was a
were in a
close
close game versus the Celtics, and they didn't have LeVert or Okoro.
Dude, let's talk about how bad Garland was last night.
He was pretty ass.
He was 3 for 25 or some shit.
He wasn't that bad. 3 for
Look it up,
25?
look it up,
I don't think he
look
was
it up.
that
He
bad.
might
I
have been
watched the game. I know he was
He
playing
might
bad,
have been
but
4 for 25, bro. He was bad. I swear, he was that bad.
I know he was bad, but
No, look it up.
I'm looking it up.
genuinely
You
wanna
give
know.
your negative for them while I look it up.
Tough one to find. I couldn't find a negative.
Yeah.
For that.
No,
I mean,
no negative.
As much as I, am hating on Darius Garland, he's been playing really good this year.
Yeah, 3
except
for
last
21.
night. 3 for 21.
Pretty dog shit.
Really dog shit. But
Hey, if they leave you open, you got to take them.
no, I have absolutely no negative for them. They've been hooping their asses off. Shout out the Cavs, man.
Yeah, all I said was this great start is added pressure to them. And if they don't make it to the Eastern Conference Finals,
I don't think
there's
they're
going to
feeling
be
any
some
pressure.
talks.
Just because they started off 15-0.
Yeah. It's added pressure. You don't think so?
I mean-
People expect this team to be a legit conference finals team, second best team in the East.
Do you think so?
They started off 15-0.
Do you think so?
Do I think they're the second best team in the East right now? Yeah.
I'm not talking about.
I think
right
they're the
now.
best.
I'm saying, are they a real contender? Is that your expectation for them at this point?
I expect if they get into a playoff series fully healthy against the Celtics, it's going 6 games at least.
Okay, that's not my question. My question is, fully healthy, are they a real contender to win the NBA championship?
Yes.
Okay, I don't agree. So my expectation has not gone that much higher for them. I expected them to be a playoff team. I expect them to maybe win a round. I don't see much more for them.
Just
after
a round? You don't think
round?
they're the second best team
It
in the
really
East?
depends. No, I don't think they're second best team in
Who
the
you
East.
taking over them?
I mean, in a playoff series,
Yeah.
give me the Knicks. But like,
I think that's bogus, but
just I gotta say about the Knicks.
I mean, we haven't seen Robinson.
That's what I was gonna say. Their fucking paint defense has
no
been
rim
so
protection,
bad.
'cause Cat.
Robinson's gonna come back. Cat's gonna go back to 4.
It's not like Robinson's an elite rim protector. He can block shots,
Pretty
but he
damn
also
good.
fouls a lot
He
too.
does. But it gives you another big body that can actually play fucking defense.
Oh, for sure.
Dude.
Better than Cat.
Did you see Jericho Sims absolutely
Yeah.
put Kyle Kuzma in a body bag? All right, either way, but did you have a negative for them or did you give it?
Yeah, just the added pressure. That's
Yeah, the
all.
added
There's
pressure.
really no negative for them this year.
Their city jerseys, I gave them a B plus, man. I like the baby blue.
I gave it a B.
I just don't like the pattern on the sides at
Exactly.
all. It's pretty ugly.
I didn't like the logo where it said the land too. It was just like
I liked it.
it was just weird for me.
I thought that was one of the best parts of it, actually.
But I liked the overall concept. I gave it a B.
All right.
Next we got the Mavericks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, talk to me about the Mavericks, bro. The Mavericks, bro. You just watched them the other day.
Yeah, I mean, I said you have a guy like Luka Doncic and you're competing, but you're also kind of developing guys like Hardy and Lively at the same time.
Hardy had a good night the other night.
He did.
Yeah.
He's like a good guy. Like
I
I
like
think
Jaden Hardy. You know that. I've
if
talked
he
to
was
him.
in a role like Cam Thomas is in, like he could put up 22.
He'd be like, I mean, I don't know if he'd be as good as Cam Thomas, to be honest. But
Probably not as good, but
I do like Jaden Hardy a lot. I like his game.
he's a good scorer. Yeah.
But my positive, bro, Kyrie's just been immaculate, just
Yeah.
like last year. Super efficient, 25 and 5. He's just been really consistent for them lately. So I had to give him some love.
For sure.
And Derek Lively ain't been too bad either.
Oh, he's been good. He's been
Yeah.
good. My negative, I'm not sure if Klay Thompson is what they expected him to be. He's shooting 39% from the field right now.
He's been streaky.
Yeah. Last night against, not last night, but last game against the Thunder, he shot 1 for 11. His first 3 he made, and the rest were all bricks.
That's tough.
But I'm curious to see come playoff time if they're gonna make another trade before the playoffs to try to shore up that wing depth. But yeah, that's my negative. Klay Thompson.
My negative, Luka Doncic. He's been shooting at an all-time low field goal percentage. He just looks out of fucking shape. Slow, lazy. Just not like Luka. I do think it's going to change, but
The defense has been ass too.
it's always been ass. That's never changed. I mean, he just looks out of shape, honestly. So,
Yeah, he had those Olympics. He had the knee injury, I guess.
whatever. I
Yeah.
mean,
I just wasn't gonna put Luka as a negative because he's the best
obviously
player on the
he's
team.
still Luka, but he hasn't looked like himself the last few days.
For sure. I gave their jerseys a C too. They're just simplistic white and gray Mavs color.
I liked it. I gave it an A minus, brother.
Really?
Yeah, I like a lot of the simplistic stuff, but it is bland. But I just really liked the.
You like the shit on the side?
Yeah, I really like the shit on the side.
It works with this jersey, yeah.
What is it called? Trim? I don't know. Let
Something
me see
like
it
that,
again. I just liked the grayness of it, honestly. I really like the font as well.
It's pretty clean,
I fuck with the font. It's clean as fuck, actually.
but
A minus.
it's too simple for me. See,
See, a lot of things I also said like it's too simple, but I don't know.
some of the simple ones I really like. We'll get to those later, but
facts.
let's go to the Nuggets.
Jokic's basketball god stuff.
Yeah.
So that's my positive.
My positive, they bounce back after the slow start, and you have Jokic.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it for them.
I mean, my negative though, the team is honestly still struggling to find wins like consistently.
Yeah,
If Jokic is not getting like a 30-point triple double.
exactly. I wrote down.
They did get a win against the Grizzlies last night with no Jokic, and they kind of whooped ass, bro, belt to ass.
Yeah, no Ja though.
I'm pretty sure Ja was playing.
I thought he's still out with his hip. I thought,
I might be bugging.
but
What other? I was like half watching it. I was reading while I was.
Yuki Kamawara hooping.
What'd
Don't
you
know
say?
who that is. Rookie.
No. It was a dude that had like the braids like Ja. So maybe I was bugging. Desmond Bane had a real tough night though.
Negative I have for the Nuggets. Yeah, I said they're stuck where they are and they can't improve this season because they
Yeah.
don't have any assets. So they kind of they can't get any better unless someone on the team takes a crazy jump during the season. But I don't see that happening.
Talk to me about the jersey, bro.
Jersey, everyone hates it. I gave it a B. I don't love the 5280, like that shit's kind of ugly, but I did like the colors on the side and I did like the mountains like right here showing that. So I
Yeah.
like the colors, but
I
give it a
said
B.
I said something similar. I gave it a C plus.
Mhm.
I like the colors and the idea. I just feel like it could have been executed so much better.
Yeah.
Like smaller on the 50-80, maybe like.
And they did
on
that
the
shit last year
side.
too.
Yeah, they did. And I don't know, just had a little bit more of that color that I did like a lot. But let's talk about the Pistons, bro.
Yeah.
Cade has looked like an all-star.
Cade is the guy.
Cade
And he's
is
healthy.
that guy. Is that your positive too?
Cade is a guy. And he's healthy. I've got a couple positives. Just Jaden Ivey.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a fan. He's been a good supporting piece. They've just got so many young guys. We haven't seen Nassar yet, but I think he's going to be back soon.
I know he was cleared recently. We were
Haven't seen
dumb
him on
talking
the
about
court yet.
Asar the other day.
He's probably just has to get his conditioning back up.
Oh, 100%. He's been out for like since last year. So tough
And
for
then-
him, but
Ron Holland, Jalen Duren. They've got a lot of young guys. I think they have one of the best young cores in the NBA. So,
I want to talk about Jalen Duren real quick.
yeah. He's a big
Jokic-
discussion piece after
Yeah.
that last game.
Bro, his defense
15
is
and 23.
so shit. though. His defense is so shit. It makes Vooch look like Hakeem, bro. Like,
Personally, I didn't watch the game. And when I do watch Pistons, I really only tune into Cade and Ivy. So
I didn't watch the whole game. I watched some possessions back, but man, he was abysmal, bro. So
yeah,
I mean-
I've heard he was bad. He's very inconsistent on defense.
he's very consistently bad on defense. I don't
Okay.
know, but I mean, he's a good rebounder.
Yeah,
He gets a lot of
23 boards.
rebounds. But my actual negative for them is I think they need to play at a higher pace, man. They're one of the younger teams in the league. Get out in transition. They're one of the worst. They have one of the worst paces in the league.
Okay.
I mean, like, I get it because Cade isn't exactly
He's kind of like Luka, like slow it down a
yeah,
little
he's
bit.
not a run and gun guy, but Jaden Ivey, when you're out there controlling the floor without Cade, you need to get out in transition. You need to get the team running. Ron Holland needs to run in transition as well.
Yeah, Ivy and Ron Holland and Sar, when they're on the floor, definitely run.
Yes.
My negative is the Knicks have their pick protected 1 through 13, so you might see them try to tank and to try to keep their pick if top 13 protected. So it's the only negative I had. I would love to see them make a run in the
Compete.
playoffs, but
That's just dumb. I mean, I would never tank to keep my lottery pick.
it's what the Mavs did, and that's how they got Lively.
That's true, but still.
So I feel like a team like the Pistons, I love to see everyone on that team play, but I think they might rest their guys or do some shady shit to try to lose some games.
That'd be lame.
Yep.
But
Their jersey, S tier.
you gave it S?
Yes.
I gave it a
Holy
B+.
fuck, I love that jersey.
I gave it a B plus.
So clean. The Pistons font. It's simple
that
though.
shit was
it's simple.
fire. I love the cream color.
Cream with the red on the side.
Love the font. But
The
bro,
font is what makes it, dude.
just bring back the teals though. The
Yeah.
flaming horse teals, man. Them shits were fire.
Those throwbacks are good, yeah.
Nah, bro. Bring them back all the time. Just make that your logo again. That's why I couldn't give it a higher grade. I need to see those
You
more
missed the old ones.
often. Yes, dude. The
I
best.
really, really, really like these ones. I gave it S tier.
I mean, they're nice. I really fuck with that Pistons font too,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't give them any higher than a B plus, man.
B plus, okay.
I kind of want to talk about the Warriors jersey, bro. They're up next.
You want to talk
Looks
about
like
their jersey
a fucking
first?
Nugget jersey, dude.
I like their jerseys.
It looks like a Nuggets jersey, bro. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
How? Look at
Because it's darker blue. The Nuggets don't have
No, no, no,
darker
no, no.
blue.
it. Dude, look at the fucking Nuggets
I'm looking at the jerseys right now. I'm looking at the Warriors city jerseys.
It's the circular lettering around.
Yeah, that's
Nuggets
true.
had that a few years back.
I see what you mean.
It's literally a Nuggets jersey. I don't know.
I like the
it.
colors of it.
I gave it
though.
a D, bro.
I like the dark blue and the gold and the red on the side. I
didn't
like it. I gave it an A.
Damn, we're off the mark on that one.
Yep.
But my positive for them, they're still one of the best shooting teams in the league, and Curry's been amazing to start the year. I think they're leading the league in like assists per game as well as a team. So
Yeah, my positive is obviously the 1 seed in the West right now, and it seems they have so many different rotations. Like you can substitute someone based on how they're playing, like AirPods, Melton, Buddy Hield. You know, I think they've got a lot of versatility.
yeah, only negative I have for them is I was hoping for more of a jump from Kuminga. He's actually looked worse than he did last year. So
Like, yeah, some nights he'll play 30 minutes, some nights he'll play 12.
yeah,
It's weird.
I mean, I don't know. He's been inconsistent as well though, so I get it.
My negative was they just don't have another guy to contend. Obviously, they have Curry, but with the roster they have right now, I don't see them being a legitimate contender unless they make a trade come playoff time.
I wish they could trade for Laurie, but isn't Laurie untradeable now?
Yep, not till next year. He'd be perfect for them.
Brandon Ingram, I would like. You would
They
like
got to
that?
do that shit.
Yeah, they got to. Fuck it, dude. Give him like Kevin Looney.
Kevin Looney. Fuck, they do
They
need a center.
Nah, do you?
That's
I would trade
crazy.
Tracy Jackson Davis for him.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Trace Jackson Davis, but if I had to do it to get BI, obviously I'm doing it. You know, the window's only got 1-2 years left, if it even is still open with Curry.
I
you know?
mean, I think this might be the last year.
Yeah.
So trade for the best player you can today.
Next up, we got your boys,
Yeah,
the Houston Rockets.
bro. I think they're top 3 in defensive rating right now. One of the best defensive teams in the league. Number 1 in rebounds. Number 1 in rebound percentage. And I'm pretty sure they're number 2 in second chance points.
That's Tari for you.
Tari and Amen, bro. Them two cannot be boxed out at all. They're really hustling for them rebounds, and it's really fun to watch, honestly. So, shout out the defense. Shout out Ime, really.
Yeah, I just said they've gotten off to a good 10-5 start, and they have, when I watch it, it feels like they have one of the deepest rosters in the league because you do have like a guys like Tari and Amen coming off the bench.
Yeah.
You got a rookie like Reed. I mean, he doesn't play
He
a
hasn't
lot,
got
but
a lot of minutes, but
sometimes will come in and knock down a three. It just feels like they have a deep team. And you have Whitmore in the G League. It's like I'm sure
honestly,
he'll be getting some minutes for
that's one of my
another
negatives.
team. Too many guys.
Not really too many guys, but I want to see Reed and Cam actually get some real minutes. I mean, it's tough because we have so many guys that deserve minutes over them right now.
And you're trying to. It's not like you're one of the bottom teams. You're actually trying to win some games.
Shout out Dylan Brooks though. He's actually been really consistent for us this year. But I still want to see more from our two young guys, Alperin and Jalen Green.
Yeah, that's my negative. I'm not sure anyone on that team is the guy.
That's
Jalen Green's having kind of a repeat of last year, 20 points on inefficient shooting.
Yeah, he started
Just
off
so
good,
far.
but he's so inconsistent sometimes. Man.
I know we're only a couple
Frustrating.
weeks in, but Sengun's efficiency has looked way worse than the past couple years. He's shooting like 6 for 15 against the Bulls, I think, even though you guys fucking whooped us like 140 to 107, but maybe it wasn't against the Bulls, but his efficiency has been really bad this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of those guys are the guy.
Sengun, his confidence. I've said it before this year. I don't know. He's not dominating the post like he was last year for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I knew why. It really doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Same here,
But I don't know, man.
How'd you like their jerseys?
Yeah, I mean, I liked them. I gave them a B-. I mean, they're cool with the oversized like H-Town logo, but I just liked last year so much more. My expectations were a little bit high.
Really?
Bring the Dunkster knot back.
Yeah,
Dude.
that was
Make that
fire.
our all-time logo. It's so much better than the shitty R. I hate the Rockets logo, bro.
Yeah, they
It's terrible.
definitely need to switch that up.
Rebrand a little bit. Yeah.
I really like these jerseys, though. I give them an A. I think the H-Town really pops out.
Yeah, it's
I like
cool.
the simplisticness of this jersey, so I give it an A.
It's cool. I just had higher expectations for them. That's
Yeah.
why I couldn't give them the A.
It's hard to top last year.
Yes. Talk to me about the Pacers, though, man.
It looks like they found their third guy, Benedict Mathurin.
Yeah.
He's averaging 20 right now on crazy efficiency. Obviously, we're still early in the season. Like, I don't know when I can say we're still early in the season and when it's going to go by because we are like a month in. Are we like a month in at this point?
Bro, once it gets to like 20, 25 games, that's when I feel like the season, like everything we've seen up to that point could be a fluke. Once we get 25 games in, everything starts becoming realer for me.
Okay. Yeah, well, he's averaging 20, shooting 50% from the field, 40% from three.
He has looked really good, though.
So if he can be the third guy, last year in the playoffs, Nemhard's the guy who stepped up, but I think it's been Mathurin this whole time who they've been wanting to. So if he can be the third guy, it's huge for them.
Honestly, that tie, that's basically my positive, too, is Ben Mathurin's been showing his ass.
Yeah.
But one of my negatives is, are we sure he's going to still be doing that when Nemhard and Neesmith come back?
Yeah, I mean,
Neesmith is like one of their better off-the-bench scorers.
he's a great 3-and-D guy.
I thought he was going to be a starter for them this year. and because I thought Ben Mathurin was going to be their sixth man, but how can you bench Ben Mathurin now? I mean, he's
Well,
been hooping his
Ben's the
ass off.
shooting guard, no?
He plays a lot of three for them.
Plays both.
Plays three.
Who's been starting? Ben Shepherd? I
Um,
think he's been.
I have no clue. I mean, I've
Well,
watched
obviously,
like 2 Pacers
yeah.
games this year, but I always thought of Ben Mathurin as a three. I mean, that can play two,
Yeah.
but I would imagine Nemhard starting at the two.
I would like Mathurin to either start without Nemhard. Like one of them's got to come off the bench. I think Nemhard's got to come off the bench, or Mathurin's got to come off the bench.
I
don't
like
wanna see
Nesmith
them
a lot,
together.
though, bro.
Yeah, I think he's their starting small forward. I think.
You think he's going to start?
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning of the year, it was Mathurin coming off the bench before Nesmith.
Yeah.
Not Nesmith, but Nemhard went down, or both of them. Yeah. So
Maybe I'm fucking up.
I like Mathurin coming off the bench being a bucket, and ending up getting more minutes than the starter. You know.
I don't know. I kind of like Nemhard and Mathurin on the court together, but maybe not.
I don't like it just because of the defense. I think Nesmith's a better
I know what
defender.
you're saying. Dude, for some reason, I did not remember Nesmith was like a top at 7 pick or some shit like that.
Really?
He was high lottery. Yeah.
I know he was on the Celtics.
I think he was like a top 10 pick.
I didn't know that. I thought he was like 18 or something.
I'm about to fact check it real quick. He was definitely high lottery, but
But for the Pacers jerseys, might be one of the ugliest I've ever seen. I gave it an F.
I gave it an F too. It looks like a third grader fucking designed it. Dude.
Yeah, like
Looks
the
like shit.
coloring book on the sides or some shit. The font looks like a child. I agree. It looks like those like spray paint jerseys they tried to do.
Literally, though.
I forgot what team that was, but I'm not a fan of those jerseys. F.
I definitely gave him an F too, bro. Who we got next though?
Next we got
my bad. He was
the Los
14.
Angeles Clippers. 14.
Still lottery,
Yeah.
but
Not a lot of positives for the Clippers. I said Harden just passed Ray Allen for second all time. Shout out to Harden. It's more of like a positive for him, but Norman Powell's hooping. That's pretty much it.
honestly, I said Harden's winning them games, and my negative is Harden is winning you games.
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
even know if they have their pick though. So
My negative, they don't have a pick until 2030.
oh Jesus Christ,
Clippers are cooked. Move to Seattle.
Clippers are cooked, but I don't want to take a team away to move to
Yeah,
Seattle.
no,
but
I was just
they also
kidding.
just built a gigantic
Yeah.
fucking stadium, so they're not going anywhere.
I forgot to give my negative for the Pacers, by the way. I just said they're mid. They're not a contender. Whole lot of mid.
A whole lot of mid.
Not a contender. That's my negative. They're a good team. Not a contender. Sorry, Pacers fans.
You want to talk about the Clippers jerseys though?
Clippers, I gave them B. They're okay.
I gave them
They're
a
the
C
blue.
plus.
Yeah,
Honestly,
super. They're probably a C. Yeah.
I like the blue, but
The font
man,
is
it
ugly.
it doesn't really feel Clippers to me. And I wish they did something with their new logo that I actually really like a lot. The you know what I'm talking about?
The Clippers logo.
Yeah, you didn't know they had a new logo?
What is it?
It's like the ship now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what
yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about. It's not just the fucking.
They should have done something with that.
I really love that logo a lot. It's honestly one of my favorite logos in the league now. It's just really cool. But
Yeah.
no, I don't get why they didn't. They just had clips.
Yeah,
It
way
just
too
looks
simple.
dumb.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a fucking D plus.
Maybe
for
it
me,
is.
bro.
I don't know why I gave it a B now that I'm looking back at it.
I don't know, like I like the blue, but I feel like it's just lazy.
Yeah. C or D.
I mean, same with the Lakers, bro. Lazy.
Really?
as
You didn't
fuck.
like the Lakers?
Dude, ugly.
Dude,
I
I
hate
really
fucking
like
gradient. I hate gradient jerseys. The Lake Show shit was dumb to me.
I really like the purple. What's black up here. Goes
You
to
like the
purple.
gradient?
I do
hated
like
the
it.
gradient, man. It's just underwhelming. I don't know.
I like how the font popped out.
I thought it was one of the laziest jerseys in the league, bro. They fucking gradient it. They slapped the gradient on a jersey and said Lake Show.
Just
I don't know.
compared to the Clippers jersey, like the font is just way better, and the color of the jerseys are way better. I gave it
Seriously?
A. I really liked it.
What?
Maybe because I just really like the colors and the font.
I gave it an F.
Simple.
F. That
I
was one of
really,
the
really
worst
like the
jerseys for me.
Lakers jersey. Maybe just how it says Lake Show, that's kind of weird,
It just is shitty.
but I really liked it. A.
I thought that shit was fucking sad, but AD, he's been playing at his fucking absolute best, bro.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
positive for them. Anthony Davis seems to be the real number one guy now.
He's averaging his career high in points and free throws and efficiency. So
Yeah.
he's averaging 30 points a game, like you said. They're legitimately a good team. We can see that Reddick did make a difference,
Facts.
So, yeah, that's my positive.
What's your negative for them?
D'Angelo Russell, that whole situation that's going on. I mean, we've all heard the rumors, like, he's coming off the bench now, and now they're saying that they might want to keep him because they like his role off the bench, but in reality, they're probably just trying to
get some more value for him.
Yeah. They got to make a decision because it's LA. All the noise is going to be around that situation. So
yeah, I mean, my negative for them is just I still question the shooting around that team. I mean, obviously Dalton Connect stepped up in a big way.
Yeah,
but
he's a positive also.
If they do trade D'Lo, I'd love to see them get a shooter out of it.
Oh yeah, true.
I mean, I don't know who the fuck they trade. I mean, Zach LaVine is right there.
Yeah.
Nah,
Give
there's
us
no
a pick.
way.
Give us Connect, baby. Connect 4. Nah, but
getting Connect.
They'd kind of be cooked because if they trade D'Lo and they don't get a guard back, unless they're going to start LeBron at the point guard. But shit, Gabe Vincent, I like him coming off the bench. I don't like him starting.
Gabe Vincent at all, but
he can bring energy sometimes.
Meh.
And maybe hit some threes, but yeah.
My positive for the next team, the Grizzlies. Honestly, man, Triple J's looks like the best version of himself this year. Like he's looking good from 3, and of course we know what he looks like defensively. He's been hooping. Shout out JJJ.
Yeah, I just said they have one of the best coaches in the league, Taylor Jenkins.
Yeah.
They're dealing with a lot of injuries right now, which is my negative, but they're still finding a way to win games.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who's out there. Not Ed, but Taylor Jenkins is gonna coach a good game.
Mac Edie's the great coach. Okay. My only negative is they give up a lot of points off turnovers. That's the only thing I gotta say about them. I mean,
yeah,
they just can't be doing that if they want to really compete, for playoffs type shit. So.
Yeah, I just said they're dealing with injuries right now. Marcus Smart, he might come back today. Edie's got an ankle injury. He's week to week, and Ja's still out week to week. So in this Western Conference, every game matters. So, yeah, they got to get healthy.
Their jerseys.
S tier.
Really?
Yeah.
I gave them a C+. Bro.
I like the font and the color.
So, like, the font could be cool, but it just looks so smushed together. It's, like, almost hard to read. Of course, I know it says Memphis, but
yeah.
If I didn't, I don't know. It just...
I think it's clean.
I mean, I don't know. The red just throws me off unless I'm missing a reference or something. Like, they've just never had red.
Yeah, I don't fucking know why it's red, but it looks cool.
I don't know. It wasn't one of my favorites, man. C+. I probably would have given it, like, an A if they got the font, like, better.
I like it.
I mean, I really like the idea, but...
Yeah. I think on the court, it's going to look really good.
I think on the court, it's going to look like a white blob.
But, yeah, well, I guess we'll see. We haven't seen any of these jerseys on the court yet. So
that's true.
Miami Heat.
F jersey.
F? Yeah, I mean, I gave it a D. It's really bad. Heat culture, the most stupid shit you could put on.
Dumb as fuck.
They did that shit last year, too.
It looked like a practice jersey, bro.
Literally.
But
the font is dog shit. I think it's an F. It's bad.
Give me your positive, though.
Seems like Tyler Hero is taking a little bit of a step.
That's my thing, too.
He's going to do his 5th year, I think, 5th or 6th, but he's averaging 24 a game. Mm-hmm. Best efficiency of his career. The only way they're going to be a playoff team is if Hero keeps this up, so that's my positive.
Same thing here. Hero looks great to start the year. For my negative, man, Ban is having a real tough start to the season offensively.
Yeah.
I forget. He's getting 16 points on just bad field goal percentage.
He's shooting 2.5 threes a game this year, which is he's never attempted more than 1 3 a game. So maybe he'll turn it around, or he'll just stop shooting them.
Yeah, I don't know. What grade did you give him for the jersey again? A D?
D. Yeah, I'm going down. I think you're right.
That's an F, bro. Yeah.
But my negative was it's do or die time. Jimmy's on the final year of his contract. And the team's just not good enough at all to make any type of run.
Yeah,
so
that's die time. There's no.
They're kind of cooked. I don't know if they're not gonna trade Jimmy because of his contract. So he's gonna ride out this year, and I guess Hero's gonna be the guy next year. I don't see him paying Jimmy.
Yeah.
We got the Bucks up next.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to find a positive. I just said Giannis and Dame are both putting up points.
Yeah, I just said you have Giannis on your team. He's on your team. You got him locked up.
Again,
Hopefully he doesn't request a trade anytime soon.
you need 59 and overtime. 59 from Giannis in overtime to beat the fucking Pistons. That's just, dude. How is Doc Rivers not fired?
What's
yet?
your negative?
Abysmal defense, and the role players are just so inconsistent. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Of course, they're trash every game, but when you play the Rockets, Brook Lopez puts up 30, and
The
Gary
best game
Trent
of his season.
hits 4 threes in a row. What are we? Gary Trent can't hit a shot unless it's against the Rockets, I guess.
I guess so, bro.
Pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just abysmal defense, bro. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I had a few negatives. You have Doc Rivers as your coach.
That's inherent.
That Chris Middleton hasn't played a game yet. We have no idea if or when he's gonna play.
Why would he?
You have no trade assets, and you're the oldest team in the league. So they probably, besides having Giannis, they're in one of the worst positions in the league.
I agree.
So, yeah. Sorry, Bucks fans.
I just want to talk about this. You know how many fucking times I've seen Giannis to the Rockets in the last week?
Did you? Yeah, you've seen that
It's
too.
so dumb. I mean,
What do you mean it's so dumb? Two of your favorite players colliding.
I know, but I mean, maybe I wouldn't hate it if a lot of the young guys got shipped to the Bucks.
That's the only way it'll happen.
Just because, obviously, that's the only way it's going to happen. Just because I want to see those young guys thrive. Like, I've become fans of them as players through my fandom of the team. So, like, I wouldn't hate it necessarily. But I don't know. I don't think it's the right time for the Rockets to make the move for Giannis. Like,
Give him a year. Give him.
I don't see how he would play with Jalen Green or Sengun. And we're not giving
It'd be
up
in the
both.
trade, bruh.
We're not giving up both.
You'd give up Sengun.
We'd give up Sengun. I agree, but
Or do you want to keep Sengun?
I've seen
Let him
that, but
play
I
that
don't
Brook
understand.
role.
I don't. Absolutely not. I do not want to see Alperen Sengun in a Brook
Neither do
Lopez role.
I. He's a
that
lot
would
more
just be
than that.
bad. I don't know, man. I would not be a fan of that, but
What'd you give their jersey?
I gave him an A.
An A?
I love the
that
blue.
shitty ass line across. I gave it a D.
That line is Wisconsin. It's
Okay,
the
it don't
sta-
look good on a jersey though.
I fucking liked it a lot, actually.
Why are they blue?
They did blue a few years ago too.
I wasn't a fan of the stripe. I think it just looks ugly.
Really,
Yeah.
I mean, I gave it an A. Love
Okay.
the blue, and I like the simpleness, even where other teams I didn't like the simpleness. I mean, I liked the line.
Got different
thought,
tastes.
I thought it was cool.
We got the Timberwolves next.
Yeah, Julius has looked great,
That's my positive. Julius has looked better than I expected with this team.
and of course Anthony Edwards has been doing immaculate things. So,
Yeah, don't even mention that.
my,
Everyone knows.
my negative for them, they're top 5 in turnovers in the league right now. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the only real knocks I could find on them right now.
I just
so.
wrote Mike Conley's 37 years old and he looks old, you know?
Yeah, he does,
And-
and that's what Rob's for.
Bro, has he played more than 5 minutes in a game this year?
No,
I mean, I remember when he got drafted and they traded for Dante. You said he's not going to get a lot of minutes, but shit,
Well-
they need a real point guard unless Ant's going to be running that point guard role.
I thought he was going to be getting minutes until they drafted for Dante.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dante hasn't looked good at all, or he's got it off to a slow start.
Real slow start.
I'm just a little mad. They're kind of wasting a year of Ant with this roster because, like, yeah, they're going to be a good team.
I don't know.
They're not a contender unless everything goes perfectly for them. I think.
Yeah, I really don't know how I feel about that squad right now. I mean, I think it's competitive,
Oh, for sure.
but
I don't think they're competitive as
the Thunder,
the Thunder, the Mavs, or
I
the
don't know.
Nuggets, to
I
be
think
honest, in the
they're- I-
playoffs.
I think they could take the Nuggets on.
It'll be a good
They got
series,
really
yeah.
good. They got really good perimeter defense, and they can shoot. That's two things that the Nuggets can't do.
But they can't shoot as well as they did last year.
No, I agree, but they still got some shooters out there.
What'd you give their jersey? It was a weird one, bro.
D minus, bro.
I
do
gave it
not
a B.
Like that shit. It just looks corny, and I do not.
I don't
like
understand
that.
it, to be honest.
I do not like that lightning thing. On
Like,
the,
is that
on
what
the
it's
front.
supposed to be?
I have no clue what it's supposed to
It
be.
kind of looks like a
shit.
kid just like drew some crayons and markers. on
Yeah,
it.
bro. D minus. How the fuck did you give this a B? I mean, it's just like really weird. The
It just
how it blocks from blue to white. Can I see it again? Actually,
Yeah. I wasn't sure how
just
to,
looks-
to give it because it's just so out of the ordinary.
It kind of looks like broken glass. Like, I really don't like how the blue transitions to white. It looks really bad.
Yeah,
The
to be
number
honest.
looks like shit.
You're
That
kind of right.
B is crazy to me. But
I'll have to see it on a actually in person. But
I feel like it might not be terrible on court, but it's never a jersey that I would like buy to wear.
no, I agree.
Um,
We got the Pelicans up next.
my only positive is Bi right now. I mean, it's not even like he's been crazy good either. It's just
He's been hooping.
the only light on that team that's been really bad.
I said he's probably got his trade value up.
Yeah.
They do have their pick, and if the Bucks pick this year falls within the top 4, it goes to the Pelicans. So that's positive for them.
That's not gonna happen though.
Never know with them Bucks, man.
They got Giannis.
Giannis gets hurt, and
Shit.
they're top 4,
Yeah,
and their pick's going to the
true.
Pelicans.
That is true. My negative is just injuries on top of injuries.
Yeah, I said, wow, this must be. They must have the worst medical staff in the league, or the worst luck. They must be cursed because everyone on their team besides Bi is injured. This is supposed to be a playoff team, and they're 4-11 right now.
Yeah, I mean, I projected them to be like top 6, so that's tough on my part.
Yeah, can't
I like
control
the
these
jerseys
injuries.
though. I like the jerseys.
I gave it an A.
I gave them a B plus. They're almost Halloweenish.
I like the kind of like stripe, not stripe, but
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but you can see like there's definitely texture on the jersey, and I did like the color to it as well, like the purple and gold kind of.
I really like that too. The one thing I don't like, it might just be the picture that they released.
Yeah.
The fucking number color and the name color just look like two different. Like one looks more like neon green, one looks a little bit more yellow. That's
Yeah,
the
you're
one thing I didn't
definitely
like. But you're also colorblind. But
They look like the same color to me.
it's not the same color.
It's like
on the
gold.
Can I see it again?
Maybe the number is like greenish.
Yeah, that's what I said. The number's
yeah.
like a fucking green. But
Maybe it's just the.
if that looks better in person, this might be fucking. I didn't do S tier, so A is the highest shit for me. But
I
that
played
shit
the
might
A.
be A plus if it's actually the same color.
Yeah.
But I really like the jerseys. I really like the font on the number. That shit look cool as fuck.
Yep. We got the Knicks up next.
Yeah. Talk to me.
They're still good while figuring things out with Cat. You know, they're middle of the road right now, and they're still figuring things out. And Cat's he's averaging career high in points and rebounds, and he's shooting 50% from the 3 right now. Obviously, that's not going to hold, but Cat's in a perfect situation right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you my positive and negative. They're both real quick. Positive, Cat's been going crazy on offense. Negative, Cat's been looking crazy on
ass
defense.
on defense, yeah.
He's been looking real crazy on the fucking defensive side, bro. He cannot be your paint defender.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what I had, and I said
Yeah.
Mitchell Robinson doesn't come back till January, they're saying.
Yep.
So they've got a few months where they've got to just sustain a decent, not the worst defense in the league with Cat out there. Because we know the offense, you got Brunson and Cat and the pieces around him, but no rim protection right now. They really need a Mitchell Robinson out there.
Their jerseys,
I really liked
I
him.
gave that shit an F, bro.
What?
That overlaid font is dumb as fuck.
I like it because it's clean.
It's basically just their jerseys, but doubled up on the fucking New York.
It's pinstripe too, though.
Let me see. I didn't see a pinstripe.
Look closer.
Throw your fucking phone in my face. No, good.
But
Oh, it's very lightly pinstripe.
it's hard to tell in the picture because
I mean,
the lighting,
this shit
but
doesn't. This is like a.
I gave it an A.
This picture specifically literally just looks like a render. Like it doesn't look like a real picture of a jersey, which might make it look cleaner, but I just really hate the fucking overlaid font. It looks dumb.
I like it. I like the simplicity of it. Just the orange and blue on the sides, pinstripe. I gave it an A. I think it's gonna look super clean on the court.
I don't know. I didn't like it. But let's talk about the Thunder, man. Shea's him. That's all I got to say about the Thunder right now.
I said they have one of the best rosters right now and the brightest future in the league. I've never said that about any team. Like it's super hard
It's
to
crazy.
be able to do that. So yeah. props
Only
to them.
negative I have right now is just a couple injuries for them. They got no center right now to Isaiah Hartenstein, who I was really excited to see on that team, and Chet is going to be out for a month or two. So
Yeah, I said they're not able to experiment with them at all.
yeah.
You know, like the Chat and him playing together. I figured they'd like to do that in the beginning of the season. Obviously, Hartenstein missed the beginning. He'll be back soon, but now Chet's out, so not gonna be able to experiment until later in the year. So yeah, that's really the only negative for that team.
What do you think about the jerseys, bro?
I gave it a B.
I gave it a B as well.
They're decent.
It's solid. It's kind of like, in my opinion, what the Pacers were trying to get after, but way classier.
Way classier.
Yeah, like
Just better.
it's just
Cleaner.
better. It's way cleaner. Yeah, I mean, like there's a I don't want to say like childish, but there's like a playful element with it,
Yeah.
like the Pacers were kind of going for.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it actually looks good.
Yeah, it actually looks good.
Like-
Yeah, I agree. Next up, we got the Magic.
Yeah,
Franz has looked incredible since Paolo's been out.
I was gonna
I think he's
say
averaging
that.
like 30 a game.
He's put up a few 30-point games since then. I don't know if he's averaging it, but
Yeah,
yeah, Paulo looked like an MVP before he went down, and Franz is holding that shit down for them. He's looked really good. So, what's your negative for them, bro?
and negative. They're gonna have to stay afloat with Paolo out. You know, Paolo's gonna be gone.
Yeah. My negative, man, they are the absolute worst team from three so far in this league.
Yeah, shooting still for sure.
They're top 10 in attempts and then bottom 10 in makes. They're shooting 30% from three.
Yeah, not
That's
good.
terrible for a whole team.
Yeah,
I mean, I think they will, hopefully turn it up later in the season, but the same issue that they had last year, bro. Terrible from three.
yeah, yep. What about their jerseys? I personally absolutely love their jerseys. I gave it S tier.
So I gave that one a B2. I really like the idea of it. I just wish they threw in some of the blue, man. Like the black
Some
and
blue,
white
yeah.
is cool, but
Yeah,
if they threw in some of their fucking like magic blue, which is like one of my favorite jerseys in the league already, I would love it. Like I don't know where they throw it in, just accent it onto the jersey somewhere. Even if the star was blue,
yeah.
like just the star was blue, that would have been fire. I don't know.
I thought it was just super clean as the pinstripe, the Magic logo with the star.
I really liked it. I really needed a splash of color, like just a little bit.
I really loved it. One of my favorite.
I don't know. I really liked it too. I just wish they added some of their color to them, man.
We also haven't seen the shorts either, so I don't know what any of these
The shorts are
look
going to be
like.
fire. The pinstripe shorts. I mean, the black and white.
Yeah,
Hopefully, they have that star on the knee.
yeah.
But
Next we got the Sixers.
yeah, dude, Jared McCain.
Jared
seems to be
McCain's my only positive for
a
them.
legitimate scorer and shooter. I mean, I don't think he's going to be doing as much of the playmaking stuff once Maxi's back.
No.
But he's showed us that he can do it. He's legit, man.
Ever since Maxey went down, it's not like they've been winning much games anyway, but it's like they haven't missed a beat.
Yeah. I mean, to a bad record, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's not like they were beating very fast before, but
Yeah.
they still haven't gone down. But
I mean, they just need to have all their guys on the court. And
that's my negative. Like
Yeah.
you can't really say anything until
But
your guys actually play. And Embiid and Paul George really haven't played a lot.
they're also the worst rebounding team in the league right now, which obviously will change when Joel's on the court.
I hope so.
But their jerseys, I gave them an A. I
Really, you like those?
It's simple. I like the color on the sides. I really like the font. Actually, the S on the Sixers was really cool to me. So, A for me.
I gave it a C.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. A little
Damn.
bit too like childish for me.
Childish. It was pretty
It just
cool.
looks like I don't know,
Hey. Okay.
a little bit too cheesy for me.
Let's talk about the Suns, though.
Yeah,
My positive is players like Ryan Dunn, Grayson Allen, and Royce O'Neal have been better than I personally expected them to be.
yeah.
Like they're stepping up for them a little bit more, and I guess that's more than I can ask for. So
Yeah,
that's my only positive.
They're a top seed in the West, and their offense has looked like what you want the Phoenix offense should be. You know what I mean? When you
Yeah.
have a guy like KD, Beal, and Booker, you should be one of the best offense in the league, and they have been. So
Yes. One of my negatives, though, pertains to that. I don't see how they score if all three of those guys aren't really on point. Like, I mean, Katie's out right now. Beal missed a couple games. And, bro, the offense has been terrible. So,
I think they definitely need all three guys there to.
yeah,
to
that's
win
that's
some
my only
games.
negative. And I don't know what the fuck I wrote here. So,
Yeah.
they still got Nurkic on the floor. So
Yeah. I
that's my
said
negative.
KD and Beal are out right now, and they don't have any rim protecting center on that team.
Yeah. I
Or
mean,
any like dirty work guy. I feel like Royce O'Neal kind of, but
he's not big enough.
yeah, exactly. They need a big guy who can go grab the rebound to be physical. So I don't know who that is, but that's what they need.
What did you think about that jersey, though?
I gave it an A.
I gave it a B minus. It was a hard one to grade for me, but tell me why you like it.
I like the color, purple. The valley is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then they got the star over
The number.
over the number. Yeah, I thought it was fire design. They got some shit on the side. So
I gave it a B minus just because I really liked the idea, but I don't know. I feel like it could have been executed better. I didn't really like the trim on the sides at all. I don't know. I liked the concept, but could have been better for me. So B minus.
next up, we got the Blazers.
Yeah. One of the better teams at getting some steals and getting out in transition. That's all I gotta say about them.
It's hard to come up with a positive, but they're a young team and they're gonna try to get Cooper flagged. So
My negative, Scoot is really bad.
yeah,
I mean, he's still young, but he's been bad.
he's been bad. I think Anthony Simons is injured too because I haven't seen him play at all.
He is.
So that's a positive that Scoot's gonna get some opportunity to start, but. Like you said, he hasn't really looked very good.
Bro.
I haven't really watched any Trailblazers game, to be completely honest. So
I've
just
caught
looked
glimpses.
at the stats, and he's looked inefficient.
Yeah, I mean, he's averaging like at least 25 minutes a game, and he's putting up like 11 points.
Yeah,
And
he's getting
I
some
need
assists,
more.
though.
I need more than that for you, bro.
Yeah.
I gave him the jerseys an F, bro. Fucking Rip
Yeah,
City
yeah.
is
It looks
so-
like a practice jersey.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It looks like it has holes in it or some shit.
But Rip City is just so dumb and overplayed to me. I never liked
Yeah.
that Rip City shit. It just looks basic and boring as fuck. Keep that shit in the drafts, bro. Give me something
Especially with that design on it.
better. I don't know. I just feel like they can always, like, just make your jerseys cool. Like, the Suns, that they did something different. They made it fucking look cool. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree. I gave it an F as well.
Facts. That shit's
Worst jersey
dog
here,
shit.
I think.
Talk to me about the Kings, though, bro. What's your positive?
Fox is having the best year of his career. Yeah. And they have one of the best offenses in the league still.
Yeah. My positive was DeMar just looked better than I personally expected he would. He's been really good for them. My negative, though, is that they're still in a lot of close games. I think they have the most clutch minutes again. I just don't know how good they're going to be over the course of the year if they continue to just close game after close game after close game. Even though they do have two of the most clutch players. I don't know, man. It just makes me worry.
Yeah, I said they're the Pacers of the West. They're mid. They're gonna be a good team, but
Why is that such a fact?
they're not a contender. You know,
The Pacers.
I don't want to
to
play them in the playoffs because Fox can get hot. DeMar is a clutch player. I don't know about in the playoffs, but he a
Sabonis
clutch
is
player.
consistent.
Sabonis is for sure probably the most consistent player in the league. You know what you're
One
gonna
of
get
them,
about
yeah.
him. Yeah, but yeah, they're mid. They're not contenders. They're the Pacers of the West. Sorry, Kings fans. At least you got Fox.
What about their jerseys, bro?
A B.
I gave
They
it
were
an
okay.
A. I gave it an A. I like them. They're simple, but they're fresh for the Kings.
Yeah, I haven't seen them really rock something like that.
Yeah, with the red on the sides. Exactly. I haven't seen them rock something like that. I think it's going to look really clean on the court, personally. So I gave it an A.
I thought they were good. I gave them B. How about the San Antonio Spurs?
Bro, positive is Wemby is not in a sophomore slump. You know? Like, that's always a concern, especially for players with so much hype. He's come out. He looks like Wemby. He's playing good. To put up 50 the other night.
Yeah.
He's been hooping, so
Hit like
it's my only
9
positive.
threes that game or something.
Yeah.
I just wrote Stephon Castle. He's been the right pick. He looks like a real NBA player out there already.
Yeah.
I was watching him play last night. It was on TV. I forget who they were facing, but he looked really good.
What's your negative, though, bro?
They're just you have Wemby right now, and you're trying to build everything around him, but it's like you don't have Vassell right now. He's still a big part, and how many years are you gonna let Wemby be great and not build the talented roster around him? You know?
I know what you mean. My only negative is how many minutes is Castle going to get when Vassell's back full time? That's the only thing I'm concerned about because he has been really good. Shout out Stephon Castle, man.
Yeah. What'd you give their jerseys?
I gave him an A.
The Spurs?
I really like the mint and the light orange and the
Yeah.
little shadow that they gave to. Here, let me see them again.
The numbers and shit.
Yeah, the little shadow on the numbers. I fuck with it heavy. I fuck with that.
I thought they were decent. I gave them a C.
Okay.
It was simple, but not my favorite color, the creamish bluish.
It's like a mint.
Yeah.
It's like a mint green,
Not my
cream
favorite
blue.
for,
The fuck is cream blue?
that's what it looks like, bro. It's like a cyan kind of, but
It's
like a
mint.
tiny hint of blue.
It's mint
I guess
green.
you can say
bro.
mint green. I don't like it,
Hey man, I
especially
fuck
with the
it.
orange on there. I don't think they complement each other. I might go down to a D actually.
You're crazy. I
But-
don't know. I really like that.
Next up, we got the Raptors.
Tank is going great.
Yeah, right. They're still in some close games, but they're losing.
Yeah. The only negative is just like their defense has been really bad. Like bottom 3 defense in the league right now. So
I just said none of their guys are really playing right now.
that's true.
I don't know if Scotty's back yet, but he was injured. IQ hasn't played yet, I don't think.
Pretty sure Scotty is back, but I might be wrong.
But yeah, they don't have any of their guys playing, and also when they do come back, you still don't want to win any game. So they're in just a weird spot.
Yeah. I mean, Tank's going great. That's what
It is
matters.
so far. Yeah,
A+ on the jerseys though.
Really?
Fuck with that big ass Raptor dunking the ball, bro.
I
That
gave it a
shit's
B.
fire.
I thought it was
B.
just out of place.
Out of place.
The Raptor just looks like it's out of place on the jersey. Maybe
don't
it's a
know.
little too big, but it's cool.
I fuck
Nothing
with it,
crazy.
bro.
I like the old ones
Guess
better.
what, bro? Next team, I gave an A+ too as well, bro. The Jazz.
I gave it A to the Jazz.
That shit's fire.
That shit is fire. The mountain on it.
I've always liked
The
the Jazz
color.
jerseys for the most part. That shit's gas.
I gave it an A.
fucking mountain peaks and the purple. I fuck with that purple a lot. So another Tank is going great.
Yep, they're just trying to capture the flag at this point.
Yeah, my negative for them, Keontae George, who honestly I had higher expectations for this year. He's still just very inefficient.
Yeah.
And the young guys in general haven't looked too good. I mean, Kyle Filipowski hasn't looked too bad in his minutes, but you know.
Yeah, I said you still have some decent guys. Like
Jesus
Spider, we got
Christ.
Jeff Hardy over here, but you still have a guy like Sexton who puts up a lot of points.
But are you really holding on to Sexton?
No,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, what are they going to do with these guys this year? Because they can't trade Laurie.
No.
So that's a huge negative. Maybe not for the Jazz, but for Laurie. He did get the bag. He probably likes it there, but I guess, I don't know. You have someone that good on your team. What are you going to do with him? I don't think they're going to hold on to him for all these years, but
There's no reason to because they don't have anything. They don't have any infrastructure around him. So
yeah. That's just my negative. You used to have a guy who's really good on your team. Hopefully he doesn't win you too many games, which he
Yeah.
hasn't really at all yet.
no. But let's talk about the Wizards, man.
S tier jersey.
Really?
Them shits were clean.
I fuck
District
with
of
them,
Columbia. I like the stars on the side. It's just probably this one and the Pistons' cleanest jerseys, I think.
Can I see it again?
Yeah.
I felt it was a little bit pinkish, but it's more white now that I see it.
It fades a little bit.
I fuck with it a lot, though. I do fuck with the
District of Columbia.
I
That fucking
I
font
almost
is
wish it was a
amazing.
little bit bigger,
Yeah, maybe
but I gave it a B+.
S.
I like the font and the trim, but I don't know.
What do you got for a positive for them?
Young guards look good, man. Koulibaly
Carrington?
and Bub Carrington, exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
Koulibaly's, shown
Koulibaly's looked really good.
us that he's he's good on offense too.
Yeah.
And yeah, Bub Carrington looks like a legit guy. I'm
For a
a big
rookie,
I'm a
yeah.
big fan of him now. Yeah, for a rookie.
Yeah, I just said you can see the development of Koulibaly.
Yeah.
Last year, he looks like a completely different player. A lot more confident. You can tell he put a lot of work in the offseason. So it's my positive.
My negative though, statistically, they are literally the worst offensive and defensive team in the league. I'm talking offensive rating and defensive rating.
Jesus.
They are the worst.
30th in both categories.
30th in both, which is ridiculous. But at
You
least
got-
when I checked.
Yeah, I said you guys got to get rid of Kyle Kuzma.
Yep.
I mean, he started off the year airballing like 10
Dude,
shots in a row.
Jericho Sims, though.
Got baptized by Jericho Sims, who, hey, that guy can jump. He's strong.
That
But,
shit was one of the best dunks of the year.
yeah.
Like,
Kuzma has got to get out of D.C.
put Sims in the dunk contest for that alone.
For some reason, I feel like he's been there before, but I'm probably tripping.
Now that
Doesn't it feel like he's
yeah,
been
I feel
in the
like he
dunk
was,
contest
and he
before?
fucking blew ass. So
Yeah, I mean, no one cares about the shitty dunk contest unless Zach LaVine's in there anymore. But
but yeah, that's all the teams.
yeah,
We mentioned them all, but
yeah. Let us know what you think, if you agree with our positive or negatives for your
Facts.
favorite team.
Facts. And talk to us about the jerseys too, bro. If we shit on one of your favorite jerseys.
We had a lot of different opinions, so
Yeah, say that, man.
Yep, for sure. Want to assign each other our games for this upcoming week?
Yes, sir. I assigned you, I believe it was Bucks Hornets on Saturday night. Saturday night at 8, yeah. I just want you to see how dog shit that perimeter defense is for the
Yeah, I love to see LaMelo and Trey Man cook.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I got you Saturday night, Nuggets versus Lakers.
Okay, that'll be a fun game.
Last
Real
year,
rivalry.
Nuggets were the clear better team in the playoffs.
It's questionable.
Lakers got better, Nuggets got worse. See that matchup.
Yeah, but
Jokic always shows out.
Great
against the
AD Jokic matchup. I'm excited for that.
Lakers. That Saturday night, 10:30. You sure you can stay up for that one?
You're trolling, right?
If not, you can always rewatch it. But you fall asleep in the fourth quarter.
Nah, brother, I be staying up. I got you.
Bet.
But that's all we got for today, I believe. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about.
Nah, man. I think that's gonna be it. I mean,
all right. Give us a like. Give us a comment. Subscribe if you got this far.
yeah. If you got this far, you gotta leave a like. Thanks for tuning in, bro.
Facts. All support is appreciated, y'all. So
For sure.
peace out.
See y'all next week.